Now let's go and do a speed comparison between both of these phones. Now the iPhone 12 Pro has that Apple A14 bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM, where the iPhone 13 Pro has that Apple A15 bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one is the faster phone between both of these. Okay, there we go. Let's go and clear the apps in the background, which I think they're already cleared out for the most part. Let's go and start loading things up. Now we're just going to go ahead and just go straight to the App Store. 3, 2, 1. And do have a pop-up here, which is very strange. I don't know why that happened, but let's go and click around and see what happens. So with the 12 Pro, it was a little bit glitchier there, at least not glitchier, but it was slow. And you can not tell the Pro motion versus the 60 Hertz. The iPhone 12 Pro is on the right, the iPhone 13 Pro is on the left, but you can definitely tell in real life the smoothness factor and the difference. And I don't really think it's a crazy big deal, it's like we've been kind of told, to be honest. Now jumping all the way to the end, you can see we have a bunch of these third-party apps we can go and test out. So let's get into it. Let's do Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And the 13 Pro definitely is the faster one. The 12 Pro is a little bit behind. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. And like I mentioned, we will be doing a full speed comparison very soon. This is just a sample one. Hopping out of this one, let's get into Dropbox, which for some reason we don't have here. I don't know why we don't. And I don't know why we don't have Bofa here either, which is very strange. Thank you, 3, 2, 1. And you can see the iPhone 13 Pro again is the faster one, and getting into some gameplay here, and I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference, so let's go and hop out of this one. Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And both were almost identical. There really wasn't that big of a difference here. And getting into some gameplay here, I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference, but it's always good to see and notice, any differences that may arise between both of them. Hopping out of this one, let's get into the original Temple Run. 3, 2, 1, and hopefully we are on the same panel. Sometimes we aren't, and it looks like we did get a little bit of pop-up here. I don't even know what to make of that one. Let's get into this very basic game and see what happens, and I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference between the two, and there probably isn't. Let's hold that one up for this time being. Let's do Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And it does look like the 13 Pro is the faster one, but the 12 Pro honestly wasn't too far behind. They both were almost identical, to be honest. But the 12 Pro definitely was a little bit slower. Hopping out of this one, let's do Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. And again, I don't know why that happened here. So we'll just go ahead and load this one up for the background for the time being, for the RAM management portion. And we'll go and end it off with Stack, 3, 2, 1. And almost identical between both of them too. Now let's go and hop back in the beginning, and to be honest, we've only tested a few apps. There was a very strange, random pop-ups and stuff, so I want to make sure those are all sorted out before continuing on. But so far from everything that I've tested, it does seem like they are more similar than not, and that's exactly what I've been seeing with almost all of my iPhone 12 series. For almost every single one of these, the previous generation and the main generation are almost the same exact speed, which is kind of good, but also kind of strange. So we'll go and hit on more of this in the full speed comparison that I'll do. But now let's go and hit on the camera.